Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you. Today is Friday, May the 24th. I have had the second best trading day I've ever had on funded accounts, and I've had the best trading week I've ever had on funded accounts. So I'm very, very happy. Excellent way to end this week and enter into the holiday with the Memorial Day holiday here. So I'm just really, really excited and happy about that. I basically took 2 trades today. If you're following my channel with any regularity, you know that I'm pretty much in a stage where I'm copy trading all of my funded accounts. I have 12. And we were in a pretty bad slump for the last probably 5 or 6 weeks. I feel like I've been in a rut. And it's really, during the last several weeks, I've really tried to refine my trading, really hone into my break and retest or reject strategy, if you will. That's what these lines are on the charts, and that's predominantly where I'm taking my trades. I take the time to mark out those levels in any case. So the good thing for me, or the positive for me, is I've gotten to the point where I'm really looking for 1 to 2 trades, and today once again was one of those days, and trading 1 mini. And that just works. The last 2 days, I've traded micros. I took more trades, had a very small red day on Wednesday, had a very small green day yesterday, and today I went back to minis. And yeah, just very, very happy with how I guess that's a bit of a misstatement. The main trade of today was on minis, and I took a second trade, I guess, on micros. But in any case, let's walk right through this. So basically up almost $3,000 today across all 12 funded accounts. As I had alluded to, being in the slump that I was in, I had some of this drawdown pretty much not evaporated, but I had some of these accounts down pretty far. And I was just looking at this here this afternoon. Pretty much all of these bottom 10 are very much at full drawdown. So I have got them all the way back and taken profits and kept that drawdown fully intact. 50K accounts are a $2,500 drawdown. So most of these are pretty much there. And then the 25K account has a $1,500 drawdown, and we are pretty much there as well. So yeah, very, very happy. By the way, the progress on that account's been pretty spectacular. I think I've had 4 or 5 straight green days now, up 600 on that account. So very happy with that. But yeah, basically $250 across the accounts. The main trade of today, well, let's just talk about yesterday. We had that big 360 point sell-off yesterday. And the overnight session, we kind of slowly had a bit of a grind higher. And I felt like, and this again was just my intuition, if you will, or my thoughts. I definitely didn't know, but I felt like we would reclaim that move today, and we did for the most part. We had about a 200 point move back to the upside today, and really that was the move this morning. We had a little bit of a dip here at the open, a bit of a choppy open, and then we just got on this horse and we started riding up the hill. And I took the first trade right here as we crossed this 18,825 level. Let's just zoom into this so we can see it a little bit better. Again, there was a lot of things going on here that I really liked. We were moving strongly to the upside. I added 100 EMA to my indicators, so that the magenta line you see here is the 100 EMA, and this light blue line is the 21 EMA, and the darker blue line is the 9 EMA. And those are the ones that I really pay attention to. But everything was moving strongly to the upside. We had a bit of rejection here at this level, and then this candle closed, and this candle popped and pulled right back to this level, and I immediately jumped in. 1 mini, looking for 10 points. Boom, got it. Very, very happy with that trade. So just very, very, just no hesitation. I'm very glad I took that trade. It worked out very, very well. The second trade I took was then on minis. And this was the one that I really left a lot on the table. Today could have been a monster of a day. As we crossed this level 825, we hit, and on minis, it's actually showing yesterday's initial balance low. This dark red line is the initial balance low from yesterday. Now I want you to look at today, that was the initial balance high. almost to the same spot. And as we crossed this line, we bumped against this initial balance low from yesterday or high from today, dipped, and once we went above it and pulled back, I entered long with 5 micros, I'm sorry, excuse me. And I was not going to give back, being up, you know, $2,200 or something like that across all 12 at that point. I was not going to give back. This candle started stalling a little bit, and I got impatient and I closed the trade. And wouldn't you know it, we had a major move to the upside. This is actually where I ended up passing my take profit eval. I finally passed this eval. Very happy about that. Finally got that one up to my $3,000 in profit. So happy to have another take profit funded account to trade next week. But that's where I passed that account, basically, is through that move to the upside. So going back to the PA side of things, I left some money on the table, but I'm not sad. A $3,000 day, or basically that, is a very good day, and I'm quite happy with it. I did take a couple more trades then with the 2 accounts here that are what I was calling my near-death accounts. We've got them up to almost 600 in drawdown, or a little over 500 in drawdown now. Yeah, I guess they're closer to 600. So the drawdown is in a good position. I mean, that's about where they would be after you take a payout anyway. So I decided to copy trade those 2 and leave the other 10 alone. And I took a couple of trades kind of in this middle chop area. And basically, long and the short of it is, and I was trading off of a level, so I'm sticking to my game plan. But we had a bit of craziness happen right here, and I was just on the wrong side of it. Long and the short of it, I lost $3. 3 trades. Some winners, some losers, but I ended up losing $3, and I said, okay, that's enough. I'm done. I'm not going to mess this thing up. So again, very happy with today. Very happy. Honestly, I'm almost as happy that I passed that take profit eval. I also did decide to go back and purchase 2 more Apex 250K accounts. I did that because they extended this sale, and as you can see down on this banner below, the 250K eval, the lifetime activation fee of $85. So if you pass one of these, you can buy a lifetime activation fee for $85, which is a really good deal. And they extended that through June the 15th. So the 1-day pass is going on through the end of the month. So we have next week yet to pass these on the 1 day, or several days if we don't have them passed by then. So we've got time. And if we get them passed by June 15th, we get that $85 lifetime fee. So I thought, you know what, because I said a couple days ago, I'm done with it. I blew up 4 of them. I'm not going to trade them anymore. So I bought 2 and I'm copy trading them. Somehow I have an extra trade on 1. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but I had a loss on those accounts today. Gave back 800 on the top one and 1400 on the bottom one. So I'm just, honestly, I traded with some size. I was up a little bit, and then I gave some back, and I was just trading, 1 or 2 contracts looking for 60 ticks, and it's kind of up down. Basically like we talked about here a minute ago, the move really today was in the morning session. You didn't really lose anything or miss anything in the afternoon. I feel like this was just pretty much a sideways. We went from this channel and we had this pullback, and then we kind of stayed in that channel till market close. So it wasn't a whole lot there. Really everything was this forenoon. So, but yeah, thrilled with the day. Let's take a look at our TradeZella, and we can see that today we're up $2,900. Our win-loss, we're a little bit better on the win than the whoops. This thing is making me sign back in again. Here we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, today was, spectacular statistics here. 93% win rate, 15-point profit factor, average win-loss of a little bit bigger win than loser. Obviously, we didn't have very many losers at all today. 2 losers and 28 winners, according to the statistics here through the copy trader. But yeah, very good week. Best week I've ever had. I think I'm up 5,900 this week, which is spectacular. Is it 5,900? Yeah, 5,966, almost $6,000 profit this week. And profitable on every single account. The only blemish to the scorecard, if you will, this week is those two near-death accounts that we blew up on Wednesday. So yeah, thrilled with the day. I'm really happy with this week. I'm really happy with really the last couple of weeks, and I feel like I'm mentally starting to turn a corner. I feel very confident in my trading. Not that I'm not going to have red days, not that I'm not going to make mistakes, but I just feel confident in the system. And the thing that I'm really noticing is the minis and less trades is what brings me success. I could have looked at this. I wasn't even thinking about that. So yeah, this week up almost 6,000. The stats this week are pretty nice. 1.67 on the average win versus average loss. I like that. 55.7% win rate. That's actually about where I'm usually at. I'm usually in that mid 50s to 60. So I like seeing that. Only one loss this week, and the rest of the days were wins. The big takeaway is the red day was a small red day. That's really, really, really big, and we had several nice green days. So yeah, very, very happy with the way things are going. Let's take a look at my payout goals. Again, I'm not too worried about this. If it takes me until the middle of June to get to another payout, that's okay, because I'm looking at cashing in on, maybe up to $19,000. I would be thrilled with that. We've taken out 11 grand so far this year. So if I could have a payout of 10 grand or better, I'd be very, very happy. However, that being said, on the 25K funded account, we had a $248 profit day, and we needed 220 to stay on track. So that account is probably going to get there if we can continue on this trend. The rest of them were pretty much in, a little over at 300 or 400 in profit, pretty much even on the rest of them. A couple of them, they were at a couple $100 in profit. So next week is the last trading week, and then the next payout cycle with Apex opens up, and so we'll have several days to trade or to request a payout. And so technically, I think right now we'd have about eight or nine trading days left until the end of that payout window. So anyway, that's pretty much a wrap for me today. Once again, I'm thrilled with the success. I'm thrilled with the great day. I'm thrilled with the great week. I'm thrilled that I passed the take profit eval. Also, the 90% off sale has been extended with Apex. So yesterday I reminded you guys that the sale was ending, and then Apex went and threw us a curveball, and I didn't hit it. And that sale has been extended through May the 30th. So if you're still needing evals or happen to blow some this week or next week, you've still got time to stock up on some evals, which is good. And once again, I just want to say thank you to those of you that use my codes, whether it's the Apex code or the Take Profit code. I do appreciate that. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. I try to do these videos every day. And oh, by the way, I want to mention something. I've had some people commenting on some of the videos, and a few things I want to just share. I'm going to have some other videos dropping over the next month or so. I've been asked questions about indicators, what chart indicators I'm using. I've had several people ask me about levels and how I get to the levels. These are manually drawn levels, and I will do a separate video showing you how I create those levels and just how I do it. It's really not rocket science. I'm not saying I'm correct. I have a method and what I look for. So I'll do a separate video about that, and that'll be coming up here over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that as well. Once again, thank you for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. I hope you guys had a great week as well. I hope you had a great trading day, and take time and enjoy this holiday weekend. Spend some time with family, enjoy yourselves, and then we'll get back to the trading cycle probably on Tuesday for me. So look for another video probably on Tuesday afternoon. Have a great weekend. Take care, and so long.